It's me again. I'm sorry to bother you, but I got one more um, video to do for you all for tonight, and it's about dogs. And I went to this restaurant. It's for the dog that I found at a restaurant, and he was such a little boy. I tell you, he was just a little dog puppy, and I had a fight for this dog. My husband said, no, no dogs, no dogs, but I kind of said, come on, let me have him. And he goes, no. He says, listen, I will take good care of him. And he was just a little puppy. He was 6 weeks. So he says, okay, and then I brought him home. Oh, I had such a problem with that puppy. I tell you, I didn't know what to do. But he would whine and carry on. So I said, okay, maybe I might get a box. I got a box, put him in there, and he would still whine. So I said, maybe a clock. So I got a clock, and I wind it up, and it's supposed to help the dog. Oh, that's my mommy. And then he went to sleep, and then he got a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger, but he didn't know how to speak. He didn't know how to bark. So I played doggy with them, and I would teach him how to bark like a dog. Well, he didn't get the idea yet, but he finally managed to learn how to just a little rough. And I said, come on, boy, come on, boy. I said, come on, bark. And he would get a little bit louder, a little bit louder. And then he grew up. So my husband says, hey, we got to put him in the back seat. Because he was getting bigger and taller and everything. He couldn't fit between the middle seats. So he says, okay, he has to sit in the back. So I said, okay. So he had to sit in the back. Of course, he wanted me to be there with him, of course. And then he got a little bit bigger, and then I took him to the vet. And I wanted to know how big he was going to get, so the vet told me, he won't grow much more. And I said, okay, thank you. And he was getting this way and that way bigger, and I'm going, whenever this dog's going to start growing. And then I used to take him, the dog, he was taking me for a walk. So I said, okay, I'll be the dog trainer. I will teach him how to walk with me. Every day I would go with him, take him on a little walk. He would get the idea, kinda. But now, he's not listening to me, so maybe I have to call a trainer, a dog trainer. I said, no, that'd cost me too much money. So I had to have patience with them. Of course, all guide dog, when they're boys, they don't want to listen to the master. So I almost wanted to pull out my hair. Came very close, but I didn't do it. And I taught him how to walk with me. I taught him how to sit. I taught him how to speak, shake hands. And he's doing a wonderful job. But I haven't took him out for a while. I haven't took him for what I was trying to tell you. Like take him for a walk. I haven't done that lately, but I should. And then I decided to ask my insurance to give me some money so I can buy me another dog. And this dog is a Pogo. And she was the cutest little puppy. So I took her home. What was it, Lady Sue? One or two. Lady Sue first. Yeah, Lady Sue and Blackie. You know, one's bigger than the other. And Blackie did not like Lady Sue. So I said, Blackie, you want the paper? And he looked at me and he goes, no. So they became friends. She cost me about $4.30. She's a great little walker. I don't have to train her how to walk with me because she doesn't take me for a walk or nothing. She's a really great walker. And so I said, I'm going to get me another dog. And that's a Puggle. And she cost me $800. And she is a puller. She walks me. So I have two good dogs that walk good and one puller. So if I want to take Blackie and the Puggle for a ride, or my Beagle Pug or Blackie, they get along good. But if I try to take all three of them together, like I did, we were at Walmart, and one picked on the other one. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't a pretty good sight. I had to break up this little fight. So I got them all taken care of, And then we were outside, and it was nice. I gave them all their doggy bones, and one took the other one's doggy bone. The other one bit the ear, and that hurt. So I asked my friend to help me out, which that person did. So we had to break them apart, and that poor little Beagle Pug got the ear hurt. And then now, when we feed them their meals, we put the two girls in their cages, and the third one, Blackie, the black lab, eats out there, and the two little girls in their cages. And then they go outside and they run, and my two little girls got loose from my gate. They didn't go very far because they know if they went far they wouldn't get no food. So all three of them are in their cages right now, going night-night. And this big old pug, never ever get a big old pug. If you do, don't spoil it, because it would be a rotten egg, really rotten. The big old pug would keep you up all night. And then I had a friend says, well, why don't we do the Tweety Bird treatment? Like Tweety Bird and Granny, when Granny puts Tweety Bird to bed, she covers the Tweety Bird, and the bird don't see nothing at all. So that worked for a while. Kept them all quiet. So we tried again without the Tweety Bird. Sometimes it does work and sometimes it don't. She would make so much noise. So if you ever get a big old pug, don't spoil it rotten, because it won't go to sleep. And that's the truth. And when you go take your dogs to the vet, there's a special place to get your dogs, like rabies shots for 3 years, $16. He's a really cheap vet. He's on Vinoy and Cherry Hill, I think. I can't remember. but his name is John Herman. And if you're low income, that's where to get your dog's shots, heartworms, every bit of it. And they will give your results to you right after it's done. You wait. He will say, yep, it has heartworm, or no, positive and negative. If it's negative, you give, or whatever. Their pills are kind of cheap, but I like his service, so I'm going to stick with them. But Ace is another story. He said, no, that dog won't grow no more. That dog, I'm certain that dog's not going to grow no more. Now he's so big. When I stand up on my legs, he wants to get up and stand with me. He's as tall as I am. So if you want a small dog, if the dog has small paws, the paws says it all. Of course, I didn't look at the paws. I just wanted to take that black lab home, and he's the best that I ever had. He's right by my side, but right now he's not because he's sleeping. My mom and dad come, he was barking, and the other one, and my dad says, okay, Blackie, that's enough. And he stopped at barking. So, if anybody needs a trainer, I know I can do it. So, please be good to one another, and God bless. You will hear from me soon, but not really soon, because I'm getting very tired. I had a rough day. And another thing, if you go out and drive, please wear your safety belt, because it's the law. If you don't want to get busted, wear it. And if you ever drink, please get a designated driver, because it would save your life and whoever else in the car. God bless. See ya. Bye.